All right, Night of Champions is here. It's a little last minute, but I want to get this out. Here are my predictions to what's going down. I'm just going to jump right into it based off of what WWE.com has. The first thing I see, which I've made a short video about this. It's going to be Gunther versus Cody versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Undisputed Championship. And we saw it getting here, right? We noticed that Cody has been doing what he's doing with Sami. Gunther has been going after Cody. They get all locked in this special guest referee situation where Sami inserts himself a little bit more and then costs Gunther to lose. The thing about the WWE is they don't like to give Cody and they don't like to give Gunther clean losses. They want to make sure they lose and then still kind of keep that they're the top guy look. So obviously looking at this, my prediction is going to be Cody's going to win. I don't want Cody to win this one because we need a little shaking up of what's going on with the WWE title. Ever since Roman has stepped back into the WWE and became the World Heavyweight Champion, that undisputed WWE Championship that Cody holds has become nothing but more than a mid-card title. And it sucks because Cody was QB1, as he would call himself, over and over and over. And at a certain point, storylines revolved around Cody. And that's what was going on. Him and Cena, him and all these different guys. And now a Gunther and Cody match, everybody wanted this before Roman came back. And then somehow we find Sami in here. So the way I see it is I would like for it to go Sami wins. I want Sami to win. It's a triple threat match, which means there's no disqualifications. Sami has shown himself to be an opportunistic superstar recently. He takes the opportunity to get the upper hand and win. That is what it is. People are hating on Sami, and I think that's okay because Sami needs a change. The underdog story can only go for so long. So now he's just hated and nobody knows why, but guess what? You make him a heel and accept being a heel and he wins in an opportunistic way so it doesn't make Cody or it doesn't make Gunther look bad, and then somewhere along the lines Gunther probably beats Sami and gets the title, and then later on Cody beats Gunther. I don't care, but I think Sami should win. Is he going to? I don't think so. I think that Cody's gonna win, but it'd be a hell of a story if Sami did win because nobody's expecting Sami to win. They're really thinking Cody and Gunther, one of the two, are going to win. But if Sami does win, because come on, he's like the only outlier in this whole situation. He's been just getting the shit end of the stick every time with the situation with Tariq, with the situation with Cody and how Cody sees him, and they used to be friends. Now they're not. Let Sami win this. I think Cody's gonna win, but Sami should win this, man. It would literally, I'm telling you, it would literally make breaking news headlines type of things. It will draw attention. Trust me. I mean, we gave Drew McIntyre some time. Let's give Sami some time. That's all I'm saying. Next up, it's gonna be the Queen of the Ring finals. It's gonna be Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky. I don't want Liv to win. I want to predict that Iyo wins. I want Iyo to win because what's the point of having Liv Morgan win to then go later challenge for the Women's WWE Championship and what? Become a unified champion? I mean, cool. She could be a unified champion. That's great. But Liv has not defended her title any time since getting it. And a lot of people are talking about it. Is it her fault? Absolutely not. It's booking's fault. It is creative's fault. It's the way that she's being booked. She's a champion that's not defending her championship on Night of Champions. Yeah, she's a champion in the Queen of the Ring, which makes no sense. But here we are. So we have her with her women's world title going up against Iyo Sky to then later on challenge for the WWE Women's Championship, which makes absolutely no sense. But hey, that's what they're doing. Again, I want Iyo to win, but it looks like Liv might take the win on this one. Something is just telling me that Liv is going to win by the way that they've been pushing her and continuing the Judgment Day story, and just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but that's what's going to happen. Next up, King of the Ring, Oba Femi versus Jey Uso. I really think Jey's going to win. And it's not because he's going to be better than Oba. It's just that Oba keeps dropping hints to Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is going to come and interfere in the match, and Oba's going to take the loss. Oba's going to lose. Oba is not going to be the winner because Brock Lesnar interferes. But I would like to see is that Oba does win. If Oba does win and goes to challenge Roman, that's going to be a hell of a match. And then Brock interferes, costs Oba the match. Roman keeps his championship. But a lot of people aren't going to like that. They're going to say, yo, Roman always needs help. Or all that just to go ahead and screw over Oba. But he's going to get screwed over anyhow. Whether he beats Jey, moves on to challenging Roman, and then loses because Brock interferes, or Brock interferes now, and Jey continues. The thing is this. Brock is going to interfere. They're both at 1-1. And they're going to want to do this at like SummerSlam or Royal Rumble or a big PLE. So, obviously, Night of Champions, you win, you King of the Ring. You go on to take whatever championship match at SummerSlam. So, it's going to be Oba versus Brock 3 at SummerSlam. Oba's going to get that win. It's going to be 2 Oba, 1 Brock. And then that's it. But if not, if he goes on to take on Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, that'd be cool. But then, obviously, Brock interferes. Either way, Oba's getting screwed out of something. But I think Jay's going to win, and it's kind of obvious. A lot of people are going to hate it. I think Jay's hate is forced. You sure you hate the Yeet Man that bad, man? He's not that bad of a guy, man. He needs some work, but it's not that bad. Next up, I'm tired of this. I'm really tired of division. I'm tired of Seth Rollins being associated with division, but it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker yet again, but this time in a steel cage match. I would have probably rather the Hell in a Cell. I would have probably rather the street fight, last man standing, and I quit. Something different than a cage match. A cage match, you just escape. And nowadays, you just walk out the door. I would not be surprised if Bronson Reed makes a comeback. Bronson Reed comes back and costs Seth the match. But I don't know. I would prefer Seth to win, to put the vision behind him. But at the same time, the vision needs to look imposing. They need to look like they're a big problem. They need to look like they're going to run stuff. Because in reality, these guys are just constantly on the injured list. But Bronson Reed coming back and beating Seth down with Braun Breaker will make a bigger impact for the vision than Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins could afford to take the loss. Braun Breaker cannot take this loss right now. So maybe Bronson Reed comes back. That'd be kind of dope. Next up, Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton for the Women's United States Championship. I like this. I like both Jade and I like both Tiffany. I think Tiffany rose to stardom and championship level pretty early. She was great. Leading up to getting her first championship, leading up to becoming Money in the Bank winner, all of that stuff, she was very, very good. When she became champion, Nia Jax was just the main focus of her competition, and that ruined her run. It was just constantly Nia Jax, Nia Jax, Nia Jax, and it was annoying. So because of that, people didn't like Tiffany's run as champion. It is what it is. And at a certain point, it feels as if she's pulled away from wanting to be a superstar. She claims that she's still in it, but a lot of people are speculating that she don't want to do this no more. She's just really in it for the bread. And hey, I don't care. She's still great in the ring. She does what she needs to do. Jade Cargill, I love heel Jade. Babyface Jade, nah. Heel Jade is perfect, especially with the baddies, having Michin and B-Fab. Michin and B-Fab has not had any screen time like this in a long time. So y'all hate them? Oh well. They're making their bread. They're doing what they got to do. They're getting that screen time and solidifying themselves on that roster. Jade Cargill, you can't tell me she hasn't improved. You can't tell me she hasn't stepped up her game and done what she's needed to do. You can see in her last matches, she's able to go longer times. She's able to do better spots. She's able to handle a lot of these bumps and all of these maneuvers and moves and all these power moves and things like that better. She does need work on the mic still, but even in the ring, she's gotten much better. So you can't deny that. So this to me is going to be a great match. Actually, not one of the worst, right? In reality, this is the Night of Champions type of match. It's a champion versus a challenger, and I think Jade is going to win. Jade is going to become the new the new Women's United States Champion. And that's okay. She needs some type of win, some type of run to be solidified as the leader of the baddies, and then they can kind of run a little bit. But I think that this is going to be a great match. This is actually really a match that's supposed to be on Night of Champions and actually a title defense. So, Jade's gonna get that win. That's what I think, and I hope that happens. I like Tiffany though. Tiffany's one of my favorites. Always, if you look back at my stuff, I've always said I like Tiffy time. Tiffy's always been one of my favorite women's roster superstars, and Jade is getting up there. So, Jade Cargill. Now, we're going to roll into the next United States Championship match. It's going to be Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams. First and foremost, Trick Williams is a married man. He's not losing. He's got that momentum from his marriage. He's going to win. Ricky Saints hasn't really done anything much on the main roster to take the title from Trick. Trick has the crowd. Trick has the mic skills. He sounds like a back in the day. Like when I listen to Trick, I feel like I'm listening to Rock back in the day. I'm listening to Rock do segments in the backstage. Trick gives me those vibes. He gives me ruthless aggression and attitude era vibes on the mic. And the WWE missed that. And I'm happy we got that with Trick. And then Yachty coming out. I didn't like Yachty at first being there, but he's better than Travis. Better than Travis Scott. But again, Ricky Saints hasn't done much on the main roster yet to pull that title from Trick. Trick is the United States champion. And he is a great champion. And I think he's going to go ahead and, of course, retain his title. He's going to whoop that Trick. He's going to keep it moving to the next challenger. I don't know who the next challenger is going to be, but Ricky Saints ain't doing enough yet. That's just my take. And that looks like it's it. Night of Champions. Again, my biggest thing I think is going to happen is Oba's going to get screwed out of his match, and Jay's going to win because Brock Lesnar jumped in and helped, which then further pushes Jay to do what Roman asked, and then whoever wins the WWE Championship at SummerSlam is going to go against Jay. Jay might not win it, but hey, it is what it is. Night of Champions. What are your predictions? Who you think is going to win? You think there's any surprises? You think anybody's returning? Like I said, Bronson Reed might make a comeback because Logan's gone. Logan's gone. Bronson Reed comes back. I'm pretty sure he's able to come back. Great introduction to have him come back. Solidify the vision. Let me know what y'all think below. And do y'all think Cody might lose? And who he might lose to? Would it be Sami, Gunther, Sami?